It's time to talk about garage doors. I love the subject. I actually have a three-car garage myself, and a lot of people take garage doors for granted. I wanted to introduce everybody to a friend of mine who is in the garage door business, has been for some time, and has a great company name. And maybe he'll tell us a little bit about the history of that, even though it's a recent history. It's Jolly Goat Garage Doors, and it's Jeff Gabelsberg. Jeff, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Joe. Good to see you. Thanks for having me on, buddy.
Yeah, it's great to have you. Love your name. I know that's relatively new to you and your family over at Jolly Goat. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. We're culture is something that we really strive and we really focus on internally. And our name that we had for 10 years just didn't quite mesh with the culture that we have now. We wanted something that was fun, that was outgoing, that was energetic, something that got everybody excited. And so we went around the room several times, went back and forth with a bunch of different names, and we settled on Jolly Goat Garage Doors because it was just amazing and it seemed to fit really well with us.
Very positive words. Jolly. All right. Everyone loves jolly. Reminds us of Santa Claus, right? We like jolly people. That's a positive word. And who doesn't love a goat, right?
Right? We were thinking the
Exactly.
same thing. Yeah.
Exactly. Well, congratulations on the name and the identity. I love it. I always love to ask the leader of the organization. And by the way, your title currently, correct me if I'm wrong, is visionary and fearless leader. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
correct. And I've got a lot to live up to with that one, but I absolutely love it. It keeps me in check.
Yeah, you're doing a great job growing your organization. And that leads me to my question here. And what is your why? What gets you out of bed in the morning? What gets you to motivate your team and to help the community?
And Joe, I absolutely love, I'm glad you asked me because I love that question. And my why has changed over the years. Currently, my why is pretty straightforward. It's my team, it's my people. We focus on our culture internally. We focus all the way from onboarding process of new employees all the way through what their career is going to look like. I want to make sure that everybody that's on my team is perfectly happy all the time, not just while they're working, but also at home. So we dive really deep. We want to make sure that when we hire somebody, we look for something very particular, and we want to make sure that that person is young, they're energetic, they've got some goals, they're either married, either own a home, they want to buy a home. That's a great person for us. And whenever we onboard somebody, we actually bring them and their spouse out to dinner and say, listen, we're bringing you both here because we want to bring you both on board into our family, not just the one person. And when we bring them together like that, we slide them two offer letters, not just one. We slide one to each one. And that offer letter explains everything they can expect from us, everything that we expect from them, and also lays out all the money that they can be looking at making over the next few years. And that way, whenever they get home one day, the spouse doesn't say, hey, what's going to work? And how come you're not making this money? Or how come you are making this money? There's no confusion. And we make sure that the spouse has a great connection with us as well as the employee. And that is what my why is about, because I want these families, these young families I'm getting a little bit older now. I know I'm still young compared to a lot of people, but I'm getting older now. I want these young families to thrive, absolutely thrive. Once they get married or they're already married, once they have kids, once their kids start to get older and they grow to graduation, they get married. I want to be the guy that gets invited to those graduations and those weddings and be a part of those families. And that's my why. And it gives me chills talking about it because that's what I strive. And it's been a goal for a long time. And we're 10 years old now. I'm starting to get some of that back, starting to see what it really means to the people that work here. And that's what gets me going every single day.
Yeah, I can feel your excitement and the passion. And that is a great why. If your internal customers, which are your employees, your team members, are in a happy place and you guys work as a family, then it really helps the ultimate customer, which is the homeowner. And it's
You're
very
absolutely right.
important that your team is a family and that that flows into the customer side in great customer service.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a great point, Joe. So I, used to, when it was just me in a truck and when I just had me and a few people, main focus was just customer service. Let's make the customer happy, do whatever we got to do. That's completely changed now. I'm just focused on our internal customers. And now I don't even worry about the end result. We've got the training in place. We've got everything we need to make the end result be exactly what it is. As long as they follow the process, which they do, then the end result works out great.
Yeah, and everyone's happy, including the homeowner. Jeff, thank you so much
Absolutely.
for joining me today here on the program. I appreciate it. All of Jeff's information is located in the description of this podcast. It's a quick click away to get a hold of them at Jolly Goat Garage Doors. Once again, Jeff, thank you so much.
Thanks, Joe. Have a good one.